Alright, hello everyone, it's GStar321 here again, and we are back with more Cry of Fear on the PC. Picking up where we left off in the last video, we are here in Chapter 3, The City is Not Safe. And once again, we're still trying to chase down that doctor and figure out exactly who he is. So let's get straight into it. We'll climb the ladder. I love this opening music for this chapter as well. It's perfectly fitting because this is quite a sad chapter, this one, and you'll see why once we get towards the end of it. And here we are, we're outside. Nice. Syringe there and tape recorder. We're going to get a text message on our phone coming up. There it is. Are you okay? You better come home now. I'm getting worried. From Mum. Interesting. Slower here. We'll quickly take care of him. Beautiful. Didn't get hit once. And there should be another syringe here. Yep. How many have I got? 9. That's quite a lot. Now, you can only carry 10 syringes at a time. So if I had 10... and I went to pick up that one, for example, it would say you can't carry any more. 10 is the max that you can carry. That door is locked. And so is that one. So we'll go straight ahead here. Says here that I can take the subway from Hanson Square to get home. So I need to head to Saxon Avenue first. Reach Hanson Square through Saxon Avenue. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Let's have a look at the map. I need to go to Hanson Square. I can go there through Saxon Avenue. So we need to get to Saxon Avenue, which is right here. And we are over here, this red dot on the map. So basically we're on Ronald Street at the moment, and we're going to go through the Waspet Gardens as well as the Gustav Dahl Park, which will eventually lead us to Saxon Avenue. And there's a sign indicating Saxon Avenue is that way. Look at this. Whatever you do, don't go near this monstrosity. This horrendous looking creature. This enemy is called the human flower. If you go anywhere near it, it will kill you in one hit. It is an instant kill. It will impale you, and that is it. It's game over. You're done. Now, the first time I played this game, I was stuck here for quite a while. I must have died about 5 to 10 times because I just had no idea what to do. It can't be killed. You cannot kill this enemy. So, I tried going through that door there, which is locked, by the way. I tried jumping over that box. Can't do it. It will impale you. I tried squeezing past it that way and going through that door. Nope, won't work. It will kill you. So what you need to do is look left and look at that. There's a little opening there. A vent. So that's where you need to go. Like I said, don't go anywhere near that creature or you're done. You're finished. Now I'm going to get the shotgun out here because a slower will come through the vent. Yep, there he is. Get out of here. One shot. I love the shotgun. Fantastic weapon. There should be a crawler or two in these vents as well, by the way. Shotgun shells there. I'll grab that. Where is it? It's not here. Maybe a bit further up. Oh! Fuck, I keep forgetting about that thing. That tentacle always pops out. Gives me a fright. But it never hits you. So just keep moving forward. Don't worry about it. And it never comes back. Just a bit of a scare tactic, I guess. And, oh, here we go. Okay, time to get the shotgun out. What's this slower doing? He's going absolute... What the hell? How did you see that? He sort of came into the vent with me, but he was standing. He sort of walked through this wall here. How did that happen? Anyway, here we have a Glock magazine and a tape recorder, as well as this weird looking creature. This is a slower enemy, but sometimes you'll come across these ones where they're tied up to the wall like that by these red tentacles. They can't move, but if you get close, see how they swing their hammer? So be careful. They can be taken care of in the regular fashion, you know, by attacking, then dodging back, attacking, dodging back, like this. But I just like getting out the shotgun, or any firearm really, and just pulling off a well-placed headshot. Because they can't move, so you've got time to line up your shot and fire. What the hell's going on? Why isn't this breaking? Come on. I'm gonna have to waste a shotgun shell just to break it. Okay, be careful here, because as soon as you come out of the vents, there will be 4 slowers that attack you. There's 2 up there, and there will be 2 more right here. There's one, there's the other one. Big fuck. Wow. Fuck. Fucking hell, they're so fast. Unbelievable. You need very quick reflexes and reaction times to take care of them. And look where we are. We're behind this human flower enemy now. Don't go near it, remember? Stay away. Just stay away. Okay, that worked. There's another slower there, tied up. See, you don't even really need to take care of these enemies, but the problem is they're in the way. So if I was to just try and run past this guy, then he'd obviously hit me, and I don't want that to happen, so I have to kill him. Now I can safely pass. Nothing here, no items. And we're going down the stairs and through this door. Be careful here, there will be 2 sumos to take care of. There's one here. Just take care of this one first. Don't progress forward, because you'll make the other one come out. So just take care of them one at a time. I mean, I'm probably trapping myself here, but that's okay. So that sumo's dead. We can go forward now. And there's the other one. You don't want to have to take care of 2 of them at the same time. I mean, you can just run past them, but I'm just going to kill them. Trying to conserve shotgun shells and Glock ammunition at this stage. I'm going to use a syringe because I'm quite low on health. Once you get very low on health, you know, around 20 to 25% health, then you start walking a lot slower, and it's very frustrating. So you really need to keep track of it and make sure it's always at least at 25% or more. On normal difficulty, that is. On nightmare difficulty, you've got to keep your health at least at 50% at all times, because on nightmare difficulty, the enemies do extreme amounts of damage. It's ridiculous. But we're just playing on normal here, so I think 25% health, you know, that's reasonable. Keep it at least at that. Any less, then you're in the danger zone. Oh god, here we go. This is gonna be... Oh no. Look at this, okay? Line, do not cross. This door is taped up and chained up. Yep, it's all chained up. I can't open it. As soon as we walk forward, we're going to get a cutscene, and a new enemy is going to bust through this door. This enemy is called Saw Runner. We're going to be encountering this enemy quite a bit throughout the game, and he is absolutely frightening, terrifying. He's got a chainsaw and he chases your ass down non-stop. It's brutal, and these sections where he chases you are probably some of the most scariest moments in the whole game. I don't think he can be killed. Look, he probably can be killed. I've never tried it, but I'm assuming he would take a ridiculous amount of hits or shots to go down. Trying to take care of this guy with melee weapons would be unadvisable because he can one-hit kill you with his chainsaw. Just run, okay? Don't even bother trying to fight this guy. He has a very ghastly scream as well. Now, I should mention this before I go ahead there and make him spawn. What you're supposed to do is run up there and just keep running until you get a cutscene where you eventually escape him. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a bit of a circle in the middle there, come back, and go through this door. Now you're probably thinking, why? Well, basically, if you do that, you know, if you go through the door down here and then come back through it, he actually despawns. And you can take your time in this area. And behind this door is a new weapon, an M16 rifle. So I actually didn't realize that on my first playthrough, because when I encountered him, I shat myself and just started running, you know, and you probably will too on your first playthrough. But just try and be calm. He's really not that much of a threat. And, you know, make your way back here, go through the door, come back, and collect the M16 rifle. Okay, so here we go, let's do it. Yep. Now, look at this guy. Listen to that scream. Fuck. So as you can see, all I'm doing is just walking at regular speed. You know, I'm not sprinting, I'm not holding down the shift key. You'll notice that when he gets close to you, he stops and then attacks. So you'll never get hit as long as you're constantly moving. If you stop, you are fucked. He will kill you in one hit with that chainsaw. So, enough of that. Let's go back this way. Now you can probably see it. There it is. The M16 rifle. Go through the door. And we'll go straight back. And look, no Saw Runner. He's gone. We've got peace and quiet now. And there's our lovely weapon, the M16 assault rifle. Press Z to toggle between single shot and burst fire. Burst fire will fire 3 successive rounds at an extremely fast rate. Burst fire comes at a price of higher difficulty in controlling the weapon. Don't you ever use burst fire for this weapon. It is disgusting. Always use single shots. So press Z. You can tell when you've got it in burst fire mode when it's got ×3 below the clip, and when you've got it in the single fire mode, single shot mode, it's got ×1. Always keep it in single shot mode. Always. Because it's a powerful weapon and most of the enemies will go down with 1 or 2 shots. It's just unnecessary using burst fire. It's a waste of ammo. A complete waste. So how peaceful is this? Normally we'd have Saw Runner chasing us down here through these alleys, but we can take our time now. I mean, when you're escaping from him, you're pretty much walking like this anyway. You know, he just appears to be very threatening, but don't panic, he's really not that hard to deal with. All you do is just walk, like this. And as long as you keep walking, he cannot hit you. Okay, so once we get up to here, we'll get a bit of a cutscene. And there you go, we've just escaped from Saw Runner, even though he wasn't really chasing us. Now I'm going to get the M16 rifle equipped here. Yep, that's where we need to go. Look, we've got two of those slowers blocking the way. We'll go deal with them in just a second, but go down here first. A Glock magazine, lovely. So watch this, look. Okay, 2 shots, what the hell? Let's try again, shall we? That one took 1 shot. Couple of these little freaky enemies. They're actually called babies, by the way. Remember, if they get close to you, their head explodes on impact. Be very careful. I don't like this music. Oh no. Watch what's gonna happen here. Oh fuck. Fuck! Oh, this is terrible. Oh fuck, I always forget about that one. Oh, he's gonna get me. I'll try and kill him with the nightstick. Okay, he's... Ah! Damn it! He got me. I always forget about that one. Always. And have we got anything in this room to collect? Oh, there we go. Glock magazine. And look at this. Very funny. An Easter egg. It is, quite literally, an Easter egg. Can't do anything with it, unfortunately. Okay, we'll keep going. Now I'm going to get the... Yeah, I'll use the shotgun. Those doors are locked. Be careful because there will be one of those baby enemies right here. 1 shot, look at that. And a kid enemy spawns. Take care of him, there you go. So we got to go through that door there, but first I'm going to go through this one. Because I believe there will be an item to collect. Yep. Oh shit. Yep, I knew that faster was coming. Every time you go down this little corridor here and go back, that faster always spawns. Okay, so I'm going to reload and grab that clip. There you go. So 10, remember, is the max amount of clips you can carry for the Glock. So pretty much like the syringes, you can carry 10 of them as well. Okay, that's locked. Let's go in here. More Glock ammo. This is outrageous. I should probably start using the Glock. You know what? I'm going to hotkey that to slot 3 and dual wield it. The problem is when you dual wield, I don't really like doing this because when you dual wield the Glock with the phone, I mean you can shoot fine, that's all good, but you cannot reload like this. You have to have the Glock on its own in order to reload it, which is very frustrating. So I try not to dual wield the Glock with the phone too often, but I think I'm going to here, just because I've got so much ammo for it. Okay, let's go out. Yep, I knew that was going to happen, so I was prepared for it. That enemy, by the way, is called the Dreamer. It's just an apparition, you can't kill it, and it only appears a couple of times throughout the single player campaign here. Okay, so we have to go through here. Just go down the stairs and through the door. Sumo to take care of. Still broke his chains. That's weird. Maybe I wasn't getting headshots. Let's try and just... Oh, this is bad. So as you can see, I have to take the Glock out on its own and reload it like that. Now be careful here, there's going to be a baby enemy just to the left, so be prepared. I knew it was there, I was prepared for it, I had the Glock out, and it still got me. Okay, so you just got to do a bit of jumping, a bit of platforming there. Make your way up here, go through the door. And here we are. We're actually in Gustav Dahl Park. We have to make our way through this park to eventually reach Saxon Avenue. Now, there's absolutely no items whatsoever in this whole park. Nothing. However, there are 4 key statues. So as you can see, there's one here, an eagle statue. And look, we've got like this cross here, and it's in the west position at this stage. Just take note of that for now. And if we go over here, there'll be another statue. An owl statue. That one's smack bang in the middle. Over here we have a lion statue in the east position and a horse in the southern position. Now with each of these statues, they can be moved into any position, north, south, west or east, by simply going to the panel near it. And as you can see, I can move the owl north if I want. I can put it south. Now, all these statues need to be put in a specific position, either north, south, east or west. How do you know what position to put them in? Well, I'll go ahead and show you. Go up the ramp here to this sign. I love that bell sound as well. Every time you come up here to this sign, it always triggers. I love it. It's so creepy. So, we've got a tape recorder there to save the game, but more importantly, we've got this sign. Let's have a look at it. Welcome to Gustav Dahl Park. Silently she flew, quiet as a whisper in the dark. She came upon a river and headed south. So, it's basically giving us a clue, and silently is the key word there. Owls are silent, so the owl needs to be put in the southern position. The king of all the birds flew higher than the owl, gloating as he went. So the king of all birds, that's referring to the eagle. The position that we need to put the eagle in, as you can see, it says higher than the owl. So above the owl, which is north. For this one, 4-legged carnivore sneaked side by side to his prey, ready to strike whenever a movement was made. Now that's a bit tricky because that's referring to the lion down there. Side by side, it's prey. So the prey here in this instance is the horse. So basically we need to put the lion right there in the western position, as close to the horse as we possibly can, or side by side, so to speak. And the equestrian beast didn't want her sleep to come, so she fled to the west uncalm. So that's easy, to the west. So we'll do that in just a second, but first I want to show you why we need to do it. It's because if you go all the way up here, as you can see, this door is locked. We need to get it open, and to get it open we need to solve this puzzle. So let's go ahead and do it now. So for the lion, to move it, you've got to come all the way up here. So let's put the lion in the western position, side by side the horse. Stacked it there. And we'll go down and put the horse in the western position. So it's in the southern position at the moment. We've got to move it up one and then left one. Oops. Up, left. Here we go. They're good. The owl is already in the southern position, and we need to put the eagle in the northern position. So go right, then up. And the door is unlocked, so we'll be able to go through now. Let's do it. It's quite eerie going through this park, just this music. It's completely isolated. There is absolutely nothing and no one here, not a single enemy. It's really, I don't know how to describe it. It's just isolating. That's the only way I can describe it. So we'll go through the door, and on the table here we've got a key, and great, our inventory is full. So what I'm going to do is drop the shotgun and the M16 rifle. You're probably thinking, why are you dropping that? You just picked it up. Yeah, I know, but the problem is we've got another weapon here. So first of all, pick up this key. You got the gate key. The tag says Park Gate. And look at this, a new weapon. You got the hunting rifle. Press shift to hold your breath and steady your aim. This requires stamina. Yep, so this is basically just a sniper rifle. And if you press in the mouse 3 button, you'll zoom it in like that. And see how your aim is quite shaky? If you hold shift, you will hold your breath, and there you go, perfect. But as you can see, the stamina bar depletes rapidly while you're doing this. This is a fantastic weapon. Make sure you get it. It is absolutely essential. Trust me. Yep, there's always a faster there that tries to attack you as soon as you go out of the door. You need this weapon. You need it. You don't want it, you need it. Because as soon as we go through this gate, there will be a new enemy. These enemies are called flygares. They are very strange enemies. It's a bed with a person in it, and they shoot things at you. They shoot projectiles. It looks like blood that they shoot out at you. It's very strange, a very odd enemy. So I'm going to get the rifle equipped to take care of them. We'll use the gate key to open this gate. So look, there it is. Look at that thing. See how it shoots this blood out at you? Look at that thing. What the fuck is that? It's a person in a bed. One shot with the rifle and they go down. Excellent weapon. This is your flygare killing weapon. On nightmare difficulty, these guys, if you're not on full health, they will kill you in one hit. 2 if you're lucky. They are one of the most deadliest enemies on nightmare difficulty. So be very careful. But on normal, they don't pose too much of a threat. I mean, if you want, you can go straight up to them and fire rounds with the shotgun. But a lot of the time, they're high up in the air. So that's not very effective. I guess you could use the M16 rifle, but this is such a great weapon. Okay, so we've got a sign here. Right to go to Waspit Gardens, or left to go to TL Trading AB. Let's go left first. TL Trading. There you go. And we've got some rifle ammo here. So we can't go this way yet. The door is locked with a card. So that's fine. We'll come back when we get the card. More rifle ammo and a syringe. Be careful, there's another flygare here. Bang. One shot. Fantastic. And there will be one more right there. Beautiful. That's locked, always. We'll go through this door. And there's a tape recorder there to save your game. Okay, I'm going to use, yep, the nightstick here. Save a bit of ammo. Okay, now watch what happens here. Our phone is ringing, and to answer it, just bring it out on its own.
Hello? Hello? I can't hear you. Who is this?
Where are you?
How did you get my number? Can you help me? What the fuck is going on in this town?
I need to speak to you, Simon. I'm up on the roof. Up in the park.
You're... what? You're up on the roof? I can't hear what you're saying. Hello? Hello, are you still there? Ah, shit.
So we just got a phone call from someone. Who is it? Well, we don't know at this stage, but we will find out a bit later on. All we know is that they're up on the roof, opposite the park. Looks like I can take a shortcut through TL Trading to Saxon Avenue. Yep, but we need a key card first to go through TL Trading. First thing I'll mention here is in this area, the Waspet Gardens, you'll notice there's these piles of dirt scattered about, as you can see. So they're noticeable, okay? There's a bit of dirt piled up, and if you press the use key, he says there is something here I should try and dig. We can go ahead and dig the dirt out of those ditches, but we need a shovel. And the shovel is in here. So let's go into the Waspet Gardens. Now be careful here, there's going to be heaps and heaps of slowers. I should probably use the Glock, because there are a lot of them, as you can see. They're extremely fast. Reload. There we go. There is a heap of these guys, so just go inside and run back to bring them out. Don't try and take care of them in the actual gardens, because I find a lot of the time they tend to be obscured by the bushes and it's very hard to see them. And they just come out of nowhere half the time and hit you with the hammer. Okay, there's another one. I'm running straight back. So out here, you know, you've got clear view. You've got a fair bit of room to take care of them. Okay, reload. That's another clip down. Come on, what the hell? There we go. Okay, so we need to get a shovel so we can start digging out the ditches. There's quite a few ditches in the gardens here. Most of the ditches just give you items like ammo clips or syringes, but that ditch I just showed you, the first one up there, that contains a key item that we need. It's actually a key, and we need it because I'll show you. If you exit this side, you come out over here. So this is where we are now, see? We're basically on the same road, just on the other side of these cars. So there's a door here. It's locked. We can't go through. We need the key that's in that ditch, the ditch over there, to open the door. So look, there's more ditches. There's one there. I'll show you where they all are. I'll go ahead and dig them up. So look, there's the shovel. Go ahead and grab it. Or the spade, as they call it. Spade. I can dig holes in certain patches with this. Too flimsy to be used as a weapon. So yeah, you can't use it as a weapon. You can't equip it, you know what I mean? You can only use it. So, we've got this board here. Let's examine it. Waspet Gardens. It's got crosses of blood on it. I should check it out. So that's where we are. We're right in the middle. As you can see, there's a cross there, 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 and also here and here. Looks like there's 2 crosses there as well. What are the crosses? Well, they basically just tell you where the ditches are that you can dig out. Now I just want to quickly point out something. We've also got 2 doors which we can't go through. I'll just show you. That was the first one, and the other one's here. We can't go through them at this stage, but eventually we will be able to go through them. So let's go ahead and start digging out all the ditches. The first one is over here behind this green container. Rifle ammo. Excellent. The next ditch will be here. Glock magazine with 15 rounds. And there will be 3 ditches on this side. There's the first one. Picked up an M16 magazine. Lovely. Now, even though we don't have the M16 anymore, you still keep the ammo that you've collected for it. And this applies to all weapons. So for example, if you pick up 5 M16 magazines, and then later on you go ahead and pick up an actual M16 rifle, then you will have all that collected ammo to use, which is very good. So if you see ammo on the ground for a weapon you don't have, don't disregard it, pick it up, because you might grab that weapon later. Another ditch here. Syringe. Okay, I can't carry any more. Looks like I'm carrying the max 10, so I'm going to use one and pick up that one. So I'm on full health now with 10 syringes. Another ditch here. Glock magazine. Okay, and the last ditch is up here, which is the one that contains the key. So after you've dug up this ditch here, you can go ahead and throw the spade away, because we don't need it anymore at this stage. So let's drop it over here. You got the entrance key. So once you get that key, 2 flygares spawn in the Waspet Gardens. You can't take care of them. Oh, okay. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened. But look, I can never take care of this one from outside here. Okay, I've got to reload. Hang on. Watch, I'll show you. I can never... Okay, I've just proven myself wrong. You can take care of them from outside the gardens. They can't shoot you while you're standing outside there either. But if you run in the gardens here, they'll start spitting out those blood projectiles at you. So be careful. Okay, let's have a look at the key, by the way. Apartment key. A key for an apartment. Found it in the hole. Let's go ahead and use it and go through. Very spooky music. You can hear someone making a slight wailing noise. It's quite unnerving. So pretty much all these doors here are locked, except for this one on the top floor. We can't go up anymore. So let's go through. And there's some rifle ammo there. And a tape recorder. Make sure you save the game here, because coming up we are going to have to fight another boss. So this will be the 3rd boss of the game. This boss is called Carcass. You don't actually need to fight this boss, and I'll talk about why that is a bit later on, but for now, just jump over here. And we're making our way onto the rooftops. Now if you remember earlier on, we got a phone call from an unknown person who said they're on the rooftops here opposite the park. So we will soon discover who that person is. But firstly, I'm going to kill that baby and that fly gear all the way over there. Get rid of that. We don't want to deal with it later. And drop down here, there'll be 2 magazines for the M16. Drop down there, we'll take care of this slower. I'm going to reload. Okay, now we have to make this jump. I don't think it's possible to make this jump just doing a regular walk and jump. You have to sprint and jump. Now it's a bit tricky because if you do it from here, for example, you can get stuck on that and you can fuck up the jump, and I always fall down doing it that way. So what I like to do is just sort of back myself up against this and move to the left a little bit and immediately hold shift up and press spacebar. See? And he always makes it. Glock magazine and shotgun ammunition there. Drop down here. Now you can just make this jump by doing a regular jump. You don't need to sprint. We'll climb the ladder. So, once we climb up here, this will take us to the rooftops, where we will find out who that person is that called us on our phone. Now this is quite a lengthy cutscene. This is a very emotional cutscene. This is definitely leaning more towards the melancholic aspect of the game. It's pretty sad and tragic. Here it is.
What the? Sophie? What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Simon.
What? I don't understand anything now.
What is it that you don't understand?
What do you think? The whole fucking city is crawling with monsters, and I mean, suddenly you just turn up on these rooftops? What are you doing here? Are you hurt?
Monsters? Simon, you're scaring me.
Scaring? What the fuck? This is just sick. Well, maybe it's just...
Let's talk about something else. How have you been?
I don't know. Just confused.
Not too bad, thank you. Better now that you're here.
Yeah. I'm glad you're here too, Sophie. I've been alone all this time.
I see. Sounds tough.
But what about yourself? Why are you here? Are you hiding up here from those things?
No. I really don't understand what you're talking about. I'm just thinking.
Thinking? Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that too. Do you remember how you got here?
I don't know.
Because I woke up myself, but it wasn't an alley, and... Wait, I can probably show you.
No. Hush, Simon. Can't we just sit here for a while?
Yeah. Sure.
Do you want to know something?
Yes. Yes, I do. I want to know just what in the fuck is going on here. Is it about that doctor guy in the gas mask?
Doctor? had a hard time at school. You were pretty much the only guy who was kind to me. I never said it, but I really want to thank you for making my life a little bit more bearable. You're a cute guy, Simon.
Yeah, you did have it pretty rough. Thank you.
Yeah.
I guess I helped you because I liked you. You were one of the prettiest girls at school, and I don't know, I guess I wanted to protect you. I don't love you, but I think I could if we got to know each other better. You're so beautiful, Sophie.
Why haven't you said anything?
I never had the courage. I mean, I wasn't exactly the toughest kid in school, was I? But now we're here alone, I feel stronger. I've always liked you, Sophie.
Oh, Simon, I don't know what to say. I always liked you too, but not in that way. I always thought that you were just a friend, nothing more. I'm sorry.
But... oh, shit. Damn, so much stuff has happened lately. All this craziness, the darkness and the monsters. I think I'm going crazy. I'm so glad I found you.
I know. A lot of things have been going on lately.
Yeah, really. Was it you who tried to phone me, by the way?
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you. To get away from it all.
Oh, but what? Out here?
No, away from everything. Away from all this.
What? What do you mean?
You know full well what I mean.
Wait a sec, you mean all... No! No, no, no! Sophie, why did she... What the fuck? This isn't making any sense. Was it you who made her do it? Why? You sick fuck!
Speechless. Absolutely speechless. So, as you can see, this is the third boss, chapter 3 boss. It's called Carcass. Now you don't need to fight it, so look. Do you want to escape, yes or no? That's a choice. That's the first choice that we can make in this game. I will talk about it after I take care of this guy, because I'm not going to escape, I am going to kill him. As you can see, I'm using the rifle. Now make sure you're crouched behind this thing here to avoid its projectile attacks. It does take quite a bit to go down, even with the rifle. It's pretty strong, this boss, but relatively harmless. Just keep shooting at it, reload when you need to, and duck behind this thing when it shoots those projectiles out at you. Still going? Okay, good. Oh, fuck, got me. Fuck. Okay, should be dead pretty soon. I believe it does more damage to it when you shoot the inside of its stomach when it opens up. But not to worry, it's going to go down. There we go. Okay, so that is Carcass taken care of, and let's look down here. Maybe we can see Sophie. Fuck. I don't even know what to say about that. Just... That's a powerful scene. It's probably the most gut-wrenching scene in the game. I haven't really seen suicides too often in video games, but the other notable one I can remember is from a game called Siren Blood Curse. But here, the impact is far greater. Anyway, as you just saw before, we could have escaped from that boss, you know. We didn't actually have to fight Carcass. So we could have just chosen to go back inside the apartments and run away. Now that is the first choice in the game. There are 2 choices to make, and based on your response to those choices, that will determine what ending you get at the end of the game. There are 5 different endings to get in the single player campaign. The first 4 endings are based on the choices you make throughout the game, but the 5th ending is a special ending, and I'll talk about that in my Unlockables video. So I'm not too sure what ending I'm going to go for at this stage. Obviously by killing Carcass, that's limited the amount of endings I can go for, down to 2. But we'll worry about that later. Let's continue on here. So just take a little shortcut, just drop down here, and there you go. You're straight back in this apartment, and we can go back. So what we need to do now is go to where Sophie's body lays, and she basically drops a key item for us. It's actually a key card, which will allow us access to TL trading. So that is where we need to go next. And as you can see, there's Sophie's body, and you can see the key card there. Once we move closer, we'll get a cutscene.
Sophie.
Simon, let me go.
I love you, Sophie.
I have to leave. Please.
I fucking love you.
Just let me go, Simon.
Chapter 4, Drowned in Sorrow. Look at that. Fuck. That's fucked. But look guys, I'm gonna leave it here, and I will see you in the next video where we go through Chapter 4. I'm out.